Hello, hello.
Quando estávamos juntos, comentei que havia falado.
Let's see what we have for today. So yesterday, I was mainly working on the game intro. We got some progress. So I even made some Instagram post, and it's doing really well, honestly. People are liking the post and commenting, so yeah, it's good. It gives a bit of dopamine and makes you euphoric to continue working on the game. So this is what basically I posted with some scary music, and yeah, gives the game's vibe, you know. So yeah, for today I think we are going to finish up this intro, and we might be moving to the main game scene and start to create the level design, right? So let me just lower the volume because this is too... Okay, that is better. So we want to find a scenery image that will stay like behind all those trees to give a sense of a deep forest. That's what we are going to look for now. Something like this. landscape image, I think. Okay, so now I finished breakfast, so I can show up on camera. Hmm. I don't think we want, like, I'm not sure exactly what we should look for the name, I mean. Hmm. It's something like this that we want. Let's try to put it in game and see how it looks like. So here we need to put alpha is transparency, life, and then we can bring it to the scene. Okay, so we need alpha clipping on this one, and also we need to let's go here. Pixels per unit. Now it should be huge. Okay, probably 1, 2 maybe. Uh, A clipping, cool. I think this background is not transparent. Here it shows as white, so I'm not sure. Maybe I need to save it as PNG. I don't want to create an account here. Okay, this is better. So let's delete this one and re-import the other. No. So I think I'm not sure we want to put that as a quad or just a basic sprite. Let's try as a sprite. It's too big actually. It's definitely not looking good. Um, we went to darken.
A new chapter begins.
I'm working on this new case. A missing scientist found on the edge of the village's frozen solid.
And maybe lower the
New season
resolution.
of True Detective Night Country weekly with a Now Entertainment membership. Sign up at nowtv.com.
I think it's not getting pixelated. It's not being applied with the... Let me just put it closer. Maybe if I put... That's a bit better. I cannot find the camera here. Yeah, definitely looks more dense with the background. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's ugly. Oh gosh, no, no, no. It's too ugly. So my biggest question is, why is this not being picked up by the URP? So yeah, I think it used a different material, but as per my understanding of what I am doing in the render pipeline, it should pick everything. So let me just show you the implementation. Some project settings. Yeah, I'm a bit slow today. I still haven't got my coffee. But yeah, let me show you. So if you go here on the render, I added this PSX effect where we have this jagged edges shader, which basically just blits the color, right? So if I show you the shader, I don't think it grabs like a specific material because it applies to the entire screen, right? If we go on the code, I want to show you the code, but for some reason it's not showing up here. So it's basically a blit in the entire screen. So here we are grabbing the jagged edges shader that I showed you before, and jagged edges. So if you see here, the only thing that we are doing is this blit camera texture. Okay, okay. That's a good catch, actually. So, okay, let me go to the asset and then I'll change that. That's a good catch, bro. Yeah, before rendering transparent. So maybe if I change this to after, maybe. Now let's bring it back to the screen. Run sprites is on models. Now I think it's not even showing on the screen. Hmm. Let's look at the scene view and then we can change here. So if we go to before rendering transparency, yeah, definitely this one shows up. And then after rendering transparency, it doesn't show. Maybe it's overriding. Yeah, no. Oh gosh, no. So yeah, this is my first time using the rendering pipeline, so get a bit confused with a few things. Okay. You mean instead of using the default one? Like this one? Okay, I'll create a new one then. Final with background. So I will use this one. And okay. It's working, bro. So yeah, I think I got what you mean. So basically the sprite's default is not being picked up by the render pipeline or something like that. That's what I understood from this, right? BRP. What is that? So yeah, it's looking way better now. Okay, the built-in. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, now it's looking way better. Oh, thanks, bro. You saved my life. This is too small now for what we want. Let me just open the game view here so we can. It will still look ugly because it's static. Yeah. So I may need to add movement on the background as well. The problem is that the background image is not seamless. So in case I want to move it as well, then if I want to replicate this object, let's say doing something like this, it will not look good, I think. Let's try. I want to remove the maximize on play because now I want to look at the same time to the scene view and the game view. Basically what we want here is to move this. Yeah, I mean, if we move, it looks a bit better, definitely. And we cannot like really see the end of the, I mean, here we can see, of course, but if we replicate the sprite, then it might not even be visible. Okay, so I'll try that out. Okay. This way it looks a bit seamless. We can just invert them. Let me check one thing. So let's grab this one. Move all the way here. This looks fine actually. So if we flip them in the X position, then it's barely visible, right? So we can use this definitely. It looks seamless, right? Okay, no, it's not. Nice. So now we just need to bring it here. Let's attach. We have a script that does that already. 3 chunk movement. Let's use it. Let's put the speed on 10. 5 maybe. We should see moving now. It's moving really slow. And I think it's not casting shadow, which would be a great feature. Let me just check if that is the... Can we have the sprites to cast shadow? How can we do that? So this is already, here is already opaque. But now how to make it cast shadows? We can receive shadows, that's fine, but what about casting shadows? Let's see if we can find out. I cannot see anything here that says that. I'm thinking that maybe because of the distance, we cannot see. So if you see here, if we go too far away, we don't see the shadows anymore. But I don't think that's the case. You can use a quad with the transparent cutout shader. This is not the material we want. It's the pine wood background. Yeah, the quad, the quad definitely cast shadows. Now we want the base map maybe to be this texture. And if we look closer, it's actually doing something. Yeah, so maybe quad is what we are going to use. Yeah, the problem is that we need to keep the same resolution here. Let me do something here. I am definitely working hard and not smart, but yeah, that's how we do things, right? That's how we learn. So I want to see the resolution of the image. 1, 2, 3, 5. Three, 7, 4. Now we multiply that by this amount and should be exactly the way we want. Now we enable this. And we, yeah, cool. Looking good. Now we have the same effect as this one. But with shadows, so that enhances a bit the visual. Nice. Okay, so let's do the same thing that we were doing before. I mean, using a quad is totally a hack that we did for getting the shadows, right? But no one needs to know, right? Yeah, it's looking a bit better now. You see how the shadows make a total difference on getting this, because it was too bright before. You could see like light coming in between the sprite and the real 3D models, so that was not looking good. Yeah, for some reason it disappeared now. I think I know the issue. I'll do one thing. So this first spawner is looking for these scripts. So now, this first spawner, it looks for the tree chunk movement script in all the scene, and it does that logic of like putting and creating a replacing the chunk to the end here, right? So it grabs the one that is out of sight and put it here. And it does that by checking all the scene for this script. So once we added this script to this object, it will be affected as well. So now what I did is that I changed this. I put the three chunks inside here, and I will look for the child only. That's better. So now the background should not be affected. I think we can also speed up a little bit this part right here. I'll put it 10 and that's it. I actually don't need to stop the play mode to change those values. I don't know why I do that. I can speed up from here. So what I would do now is that I would change to be exactly like this with the same logic as this one. So I'll be adding this chunk movement script to all of these three objects. Remove it from here. And now I can use the same script as we used here, intro for spawner. So the mean distance that we want is yeah, this is visible still. So sorry. So now this is the mean distance that we want to add here, and the max distance would be this one. So right now it should do that logic of grabbing the last one that is out of sight and putting on the front, just to give this infinity illusion. It's way better now. Right? So before it was like this. Now it's... We could put some speed, a bit more speed here. Maybe, because it's too close to the screen. So the difference between this speed, the speed of the three chunks that are closer, is not that much. So we could bump it to maybe 17 or even 18. Let's try 18. So guys, consider giving a follow here to help us out. Once I reach this quest that is right here of getting 25 followers, I'll be creating a Discord channel. I'm already doing that, but I'll be making it public, and there'll be daily updates of the development of this game, and also the future games that I want to make, and also so you can be notified once I'm... Yeah, thanks Unity Coder. I already thanked you because you helped with development. But yeah, thank you, bro. It means a lot to me. So yeah, I'm doing daily streams from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. UTC time. Not sure if that's late or early for you guys. This is one thing that I'm thinking. I could change the time of the live streams to be, instead of now, to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. But that's something that it depends on the community. If people feel that this new time is better, then I'll be moving that. So yeah, thanks for the follow. So okay, I think we got almost everything from the intro done. Of course we want to put some credits here and all, but for now I think we are good. So let's just make a small script to change the scene. So if you're here from the Instagram, so you already saw the teaser video that I posted, which is doing pretty well, by the way. That's cool. It's good to see a lot of people like interested in the game. But if you came from that post, then you didn't see the real game. What's the state of it right now? Sorry. But I'll be showing you that right now. Let me just finish this script. We want to load the game scene once the intro has finished, right? So I'll just put like a stupid countdown, you know. Not void. Yeah, it does not consider that as a method, so I'll need to create it manually. I never remember if it's an enumerator or enumerable. It's enumerator. Let's put it like 5 seconds. 10 seconds maybe. Whatever. I don't have the main game scene on the building deck on the build settings, so I'll need to add it now. So now it should work. If we press play, it should play the intro and then start the build, start the game scene. Oh, okay. I'm reloading the same scene. I need to put a +1. So, yeah. In parallel with the stream, sorry if I look here, it's I have the OBS on this screen that I'm looking at right now, and I installed this streamer bot, which is something really cool that you can like program everything on your stream, and I am thinking on building a game using the stream and the interaction with the chat. So I'm just testing it out a little bit, so I keep looking at the screen. So basically here you can add your actions, right? So everything that happens on Twitch, if you follow, if you send a message or anything, it shows here, right? You can like program stuff here to do specific things once you receive a specific message or a defined rule by you. And I want to maybe create a game based on this. So then will be an interactive game between the streamer and the viewers. So I know that there are some games out there, but I have a specific game in mind that I may want to build. I'll be doing that once I finish this project right here. But in the meantime, I'm playing around with the streambot just to get a hang of it and maybe, you know, support the idea a bit more. So yep, cool. We loaded the scene. So this is the main game scene. Let's just pull the screen right here. So this is how the game is looking like. So I want to make it a bit more bright. Right now it's too dark. But we have an inventory system going on. So you can switch items. This is a phone. It doesn't look like so, but it is. I'll be improving the model later on in development. So this is basically a chat application that will be used a lot during the game to tell a story, or if the player wants to get a location of something, it will use like application here, a GPS application. So yeah, I implemented this last week, I think, and yeah, this will be an important part of the game. So we can trigger new messages. So we can receive new messages. But yeah, I built basically the entire framework for the game on that scene, and now that's probably our focus. We'll be starting to create a story for the game. Just grab the Trello board. So we have the game intro. We need to create the game credits, but it's not for now. This one I can move to done. This one I can bring here. Okay, I think we'll be doing this one right now. So what happens on this one is we have this jagged edge shader that I showed you previously that is responsible for making the game look like a bit retro with the jagged edges. It has a bug that I didn't foresee when I developed it, so we'll be changing that now. Which is, if you look at the size of the pixel in the screen, it's fine. But if you have like screen with a bigger resolution, then if you see the pixel size decreases in comparison with the resolution. So we want to be resolution fixed. We need to change the shader to accommodate that. So let's do a bit of a calculation, because this is how I want the game to look like at the end, the resolution. So what we have here is that we have a screen with one 920 of width, and the texel size is currently 4, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so the textile size is currently 8. So if we divide that by 8, we will have this resolution. Let me just open a notepad here to help me out. And then we need to divide 180 by 8. 135. So this is the current resolution that we are targeting. It doesn't look like so, right? It's a bit too small. Well, let's see. Let's go to this shader and let's maximize it. So what we want to do now is to... This is basically the calculation of the resolution. So what we want to do is fixed resolution. I'll add this boolean here so we can control from outside if we want to use a fixed resolution or a variable text cell size. So just we can easily compare those. And now we want a vector 2, which is the desired resolution. Over to calculate resolution based on text cell size. So now we want a condition. If fixed resolution, then we will be using the desired resolution. If not, then we use vector 2. So now we need to remove all the instances, change the reference actually. So everything that this is pointing, I need to change with this and this. The same for the Y. This and this. Okay, so now we can change either the text size from here. Oh, I need to disable this object that is changing the Let's disable this just so it doesn't change the scene automatically. And now what we want to do is we need to expose those values on the Unity render pass so we can configure so we want a public goal. Desired resolution. So now we are exposing this and we need to set it up on the pass itself. Here. So material. Yeah, we need to grab the reference to those properties. So it's actually a boolean. Oh no, it's an integer because it's the ID of the property. And here's the desired resolution. How can we set? Maybe we can. I'm not sure how it's a boolean. How to set a boolean. It should be probably an integer of 1 or 0. So we might need to convert the value. This code is really messy. Oh, here it is. Use fixed resolution and the vector 2. The desired resolution. Cool. So now it should work now. Let's see. So now we should be able to shift the game visuals from fixed resolution to pixel texel size. Let's see if that's the case. Already. Property sheet with the difference. Yeah, I'll need to check how to set up a boolean. So basically the issue that we are having here is that we need to change the value of this fixed resolution boolean on the material. But the issue is that the material object does not have a... It has like several methods to set variables, but there's no variable for booleans. So I'm trying to find a workaround. Yeah, set int should work. Oh, I use integer. Let's see if that works. So guys, I'm building a Discord channel for us. I'll be making it public once we reach this goal right here. This goal right here. Of 25 followers. So then I'll make it public and I'll invite everyone. I'll put a public link. So the reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't have the motivation to work on the Discord channel with such a small like community. But as we're going to grow, I'll be dedicating some time once we have like enough followers. This is an incentive for me and for you guys. But yeah, I want to get it done. I want to build a community. I want to see people talking about the game, because there will be a lot of mystery with regards of the story of the game. So you'll be able to find out a lot of things during the gameplay or not. If you just want to like rush through the game, you have like one experience. but if you want to dive deep in the story of the game, you'll be able to. And there'll be a lot of theory crafting going on, because I will not explain the entire story. It will be something that will be interpreted by things that you will see, experiences that you will have. So I want to make a channel of theory crafting, and I want to see everyone like discussing about that. Let's see if someone discovers out the entire story. So now, okay, so let's look at the asset. So if we go here, we can change the textile size. It's fine. Yeah, 0 is impossible. We're using 8. Now, if I use fixed resolution, I should be able to... Let's just put something here. And it's not working. I think the reason why this is not working is... Let's just refresh this. So yeah, it's actually working, but... Let's see. But the way that we need to close this tab and open the tab again, because that's where it refreshes. If we go here, game... No, it's not working. Let me just change the music.
Save hundreds on your energy bills. Hi, this is Dara from...
I love YouTube ads. Okay, this is better. Oh, so now let's get back to this. The reason why it's not updating in real time is... It's because we are not... Okay, so let's grab the reference to the entire object, and then it will update on the execute method. So if we do... use fixed resolution. Now it should work because we are grabbing the reference to the object entirely. We can do that the same with the Z resolution, and it should work. Let's see. Let's get back to Unity. Now everything should break. Let's see. Everything exploding. Let's open a new window and game scene. Okay, it's working. So as you can see here, we can increase the resolution. And it will start to form an image, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to have a fixed resolution if we want to, or use the texel size on this slider here. So we were currently using this texel size as 8, but whenever we changed the aspect, the target aspect, the proportion of a pixel in the screen was different. So that caused an issue in case we wanted to render on like really high resolution, for example 4K. If we were to play our game in those screens, as you can see, the definition, it's way better, and we don't want that. We want that low resolution aspect of the game. So for that, I calculated what is the exact resolution that we want, in is this one. So if we go here